What's going on, everybody? You got the Raging Rob here. How's everybody feeling today? I feel great. I didn't get to bed till like 5 a.m. Oh boy, I was out. I went to a flag waving event party out in Livonia yesterday at 7 Mile in Farmington. I got there like probably about 2 o'clock, and I stayed there till like 6:30. Then I got out of my car and I hauled ass over to Shelby Township to a watch party with like I don't know how many patriots, 30, 40 patriots. A lot of Macomb County GOP people, the Macomb County Terrence Mikowski, running for sheriff. He was there, his wife. Just a lot of people I know from Macomb County. We're all cramming the back of the restaurant bar there last night. The bar actually, they closed at 11 o'clock on weekdays. They stayed open to midnight for us. So I'll give them 5 stars. Donald Trump is your president. Oh my God, I just feel different. You know, it feels kind of different. You know, it really does. The last 4 years, we've been fighting for the last 4 years. You know, this is 4 years too late, but here we are. The deep state knows they couldn't pull a fast one on this one. Well, they tried to, but they failed. Because everything got exposed. You know, everybody has PTSD about what happened in 2020. Everything got exposed. So they know that there's nothing they could have done. They tried assassinating him. They tried throwing him in jail. And they tried to pull a fast one last night. I got a text message from somebody last night. I'm not going to say who. Say, hey, Rob, look at this. And there was a picture of some guys with California license plates shoving in ballots at, 11 o'clock last night in Detroit. I'm like, oh, geez, here we go. And I'm sitting there at the bar, and at this point, Trump is at like 230 points. You know, he's leading in Michigan. He's leading in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona. You know, I was waiting for them to call, and I watched the counts, and it looked like counting stopped in Georgia. It was stuck at like 93%. And I was getting nervous. A friend of mine came over to me and says, "How you feeling?" I'm like, I'm a little nervous, you know. I'm a guy that doesn't get very nervous very often. I had my doubts last night. I'm going to be honest. I had my doubts because of what happened in 2020. So I had my doubts last night. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, all this stupid thing keeps coming up. What the hell? So anyway, so the bar closed at like midnight, and I was standing there in the parking lot with some friends, and we were talking for like another half an hour, and then they called Georgia right there. I'm like, yeah, they called Georgia, and it was like 2:46. Then before I left the parking lot, I was talking to another friend, and before I left the parking lot, they called Pennsylvania. And that put them at like 269, I think it was. And before I pulled out the parking lot, they called Wisconsin. That put them at like I think that put them at 279. So I'm like, yeah, it's a done deal now. But they didn't call Michigan last night, and I went to bed. I got home because I live way out in Shiawassee County, which is like halfway between Lansing and Flint. So it took me like over an hour to get home. I didn't get to bed till 5:30. I woke up at 1. p.m., so I got some sleep. Now I'm on my way to a flag waving event out in Utica. A victory flag waving right now in Utica. Got another victory party to go to on Sunday. But I woke up at 1 o'clock and then I seen up. They did call Michigan for Trump, so that's great. You know, Donald Trump got 60% of the Latino vote in Michigan. 60%. Donald Trump got, I don't know what it was. I think it was like 48% of the. If my numbers might be a little off, but he got like 48% of the Muslim vote here in Michigan, including Dearborn. 48% of the Muslim vote went to Donald Trump. That's big. Dearborn flipped red. That's never happened before. Okay, people are pissed off about the war. What's going on over there? People are sick of this shit. They're sick of, like these Latinos. They're sick of these illegal immigrants giving them a bad name. People are sick of it. All races, all religions. People are tired of this shit. We've had 3.5, 4 years of tyranny. And this is what happens when you have your taste of tyranny. We took back the Senate. The Republicans had the Senate majority again. And it looks, it's not been confirmed yet, but I think the Republicans are going to take back the House. No, excuse me, they took the House in 2022. They're gonna retain the House. That's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna retain the House. Well, yeah, and Michigan, the Republicans in Michigan have recovered the House. My congressman, I voted for Tom Barrett, and he won. So, he was running against that Curtis Attell. He was Gretchen Whitmer's little bitch boy, Curtis Attell. But Tom Barrett won big last night. District 7. And that's my district. Nick Sonberg lost. I was hoping he would beat Haley Stevens, but he lost. District 11. So there was some losses last night, but very little. This was a red wave, no doubt. So this is what we needed. How's everybody feeling today? Are you confident? I'm pretty confident. Feels different, doesn't it? For once, it actually feels like America. And Facebook suspended me last night during the elections. Gave me a 7-day ban for a photo I posted 3 months ago. Ain't that something? Is that not coincidental? It is. They want it because I was posting about the elections constantly last night, and Facebook like, nope. So they dug up something from 3 months ago and gave me a 7-day ban. So I'm in Facebook jail for another, 6 days. Whatever. But you know what? I don't really care. Fuck them. Comic book, whatever you want to call it. Fastest book. There you go. Fuck book. Sucker fuck. Whatever. Before I left the house, I prayed. I said, God, have over this election. We give this election to you. And we see, never underestimate the power of God. America will never be a socialist country. So, that's that. I hope everybody's feeling better. I feel confident. I actually have hope for our country. mean, I was losing hope, and a lot of people were losing hope, but... So, I don't know. The liberals going to go crazy tonight, you know? I haven't heard anything about riots or violence yet, so... But you never know, but... Just... I know everybody's having their parties and victory parties and celebration, but... I tell everybody, just keep an eye out and just... Watch your six and, have each other's back, you know, because these libtards are nuts. So, anyway, I'm Rachel Rob. I'm out. God bless America.